Cringe.
Start the game.
Oh yeah, me.
Bam.
I thought you were a host.
You're
Bro,
an
I'm
idiot.
telling you, I'm not with it right now, bro.
Alright. This is the finals of the mirror-only tournament with Steel Talons, Black Hands, and Reaper 17. We are starting on the map Battle Base Beaverton, and it is BikeRush Jones in the top right corner of the map as the red Steel Talons.
On left, Scion Steel Talons, we have Futurama, and if you zoom in, the map actually looks quite different. It's quite cool.
It does look good, doesn't it? Also,
What
I think I said
changes?
top left, so I don't know my lefts and rights. Black's in the top right.
Would you? Oh, you fucking noob.
Yeah, I don't know how to talk. So there we go. That's a good start. But BikeRush has got through this tournament quite cruisy. He beat Space, and then he beat Shock Trepet, and then Lamas without dropping a game. So he's had a pretty easy run. I mean, you look at the players he's played. He hasn't had an easy run in terms of the players, but he's made it look easy. Futurama, in the meantime, has beaten... Who did he beat? I think he beat Numbfish for his first game, and then he played Drive.
He beat, so basically, yeah, Futurama beat Phantom and
Oh,
Fish,
Phantom, that's
and then
right.
Drive.
Yeah, and he came from 2-0 down
I
versus
didn't watch
Drive.
those games, but yeah.
Yeah, he came from 2-0 down versus Drive to win 3-2, which we just saw. And now we are here with the best of 7 finals. What's the prize split, Gwaspari?
So I picked this map. For obviously the start map as Steel Talons Mirror, because obviously it's a unconventional map. You don't see it played every often, but more so the fact that you've only got one expansion field, right? And there's no third expansion, whether it's neutral or your own one for like a Marv 2 MCD player, which you normally see right in the Hurt Meta. So I thought different sort of interest, different sort of approach, and honestly, I do not know what's going to happen. I don't know what to expect.
No, definitely not. And that's the thing with mirrors that you don't normally see. Obviously, a Steel Talons mirror, it plays completely different to a GDR mirror because you don't have a powerful Marv and you don't have sonic emitters. So obviously, we're not, despite it being just slightly different to what we're used to, with it being a Steel Talons mirror instead of GDI, it's going to play completely different, and that's what's pretty exciting about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, what is the prize pool split here for these players? What are they playing for here?
Well, it was
Gwaspari?
$100 split between 3, but then Cyber don't even have 100, so I'm guessing I'm just doubling it. So I think first place is probably going to be I think $90. Second place probably be say 50 or 45, and then I've got a third place, and then I'm probably I don't know if I'll do random prizes for people who participated because there wasn't actually that many people. I don't know yet. I've got to still figure it out. Literally was last minute Cyber change it. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But it's always
Nice.
good. So it's a $200 grand total, isn't it, for the prizes?
Yeah.
Alright, well that's good. So we've got MRTs from BikeRush here. He's pretty much done this in all of the Steel Talons mirrors, so he's going for these rockets with the MRTs and using them against the Pitbulls, and they are quite effective versus Pitbulls. You'd be surprised, but when you've got rockets in there, especially because they heal, and obviously the rockets do quite a bit of damage, they're really quite effective versus these Pitbulls. So one Pitbull does go down. BikeRush starting to make a move with these MRTs, and Pitbulls are coming to reinforce as well.
Lake can lay mind as well, and I wonder if he's got a control group with the one of the Riflemen and the one of the Rocketmen.
He
I mean, he is focusing down the Rocketman right now. So
Oh,
yeah,
that mine! Oh, the mines blow up that
the-
harvester.
that was a snipe. That was a very good play from Bike right there. And timing as well from the harvester coming out of the dock.
Yeah, and this just is proving the power of this. Like we've seen this from BikeRush quite a bit lately, and obviously it's normally with regular APCs, but this Rocket MRT, Rocket APC play that he's been doing versus Pitbulls lately, and it really does go quite effectively because you've got, I mean, they are, oh my god, he's rallied a harvester down there, that's not good. Yeah, Futurama beacons it and says, that's a bit of a mistake there. And that's good, that's actually really nice for Futurama because he probably feels a little bit better about himself knowing that BikeRush has made that type of mistake. He'll probably just go and take the blue field though, instead of worrying about sending it all the way back across the map.
He has taken Blue Tiberium from his first one. Bike took a load from his Blue Tiberium, and that's the third harvest on his expansion, so he's already got 2 and 3.
Yeah,
With
he's
one of them
quite a
being
bit
blue
ahead.
tip right now.
I wouldn't mind seeing orcas from BikeRush, you know. This is quite a good map for orcas because you've got this water along the right-hand side of the map that you can fly over and can get in almost undetected. You can actually fly all the way around to the bottom as well and come up from the EMP spike. And yeah, I think it's good. He's got an airfield. I imagine it's going to be orcas, so... BikeRush may be scouted out though here. No, Futurama turns his pitbulls around after seeing these under attack.
Futurama went build an airfield, but he's already orchestrated, so he's gave away he's going for air.
Yeah. And the orcas are just coming straight away. I mean, I'm not sure BikeRush... I'm not sure Futurama can hold this. He's gone for hammerheads again. What's with these players going hammerheads in this matchup? It doesn't work. There's a heroic rocket squad in... He's got a heroic rocket squad in one of those APC or one of those MRTs.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is just a beatdown.
He's just going to lose all his harvesters. It doesn't matter. Again, these hammerheads, I don't understand it. They don't actually do anything versus what BikeRush builds. Like you've got pitbulls and MRTs with rocket squads. So I don't really know what Futurama expects to achieve with these. He's going to lose this hammerhead. No, he doesn't quite. The MRT dies just before, so now that there's literally no anti-air left, he is going to get some worth out of it. Second MCV from Futurama on the left-hand side. He's going to make a push to BikeRush's expansion, but what is he going to drop there? Once he gets to that field, what is he going to place down? That's what I want to know. Like,
I feel like he's like Steel Talons.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Behemoth comes out. The Orcas might actually find this MCV, which could be really unlucky. You know, he's going to fly past it, but he probably can just go for the Behemoth. Or is he going to go for the Harvesters? No, he's just going to go for the Harvesters, which is probably the right call.
For the Tiberium as well.
The Futurama's just going to be out of money. Yeah. He's going to base push with Behemoth. Futurama down to just 2 Harvesters. And the Orcas are going to...
This is just a beatdown, man.
Yeah. Futurama's dead in this game already. Drops his watchtowers down. He's going to continue to
Definitely
push.
Underestimating the push on that expansion. This is what BikeRush, I think, does very well. He's always able to make the attack on the expansion ref so well.
Yeah.
Makes you have a spend, he kills a lot, and just makes him like skyrocket ahead, right?
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happened. Is now he was just so far ahead. Now the Orcas are going to come back. When the Orcas come back, it's game over. He's got nothing to shoot them down.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need to worry about the AA batteries. He can just suicide the Orcas. He takes out the Behemoth, and he knows it's GG.
Oh, that Orchestrate is going to kill. Okay, I was going to say that Orchestrate already on the husk. It's going to kill both the husks as well. Because everyone died next to it. That's just fucking BikeRush things, isn't it?
Yeah. And that proves that MRT rocket thing very powerful versus pitbulls. Wait, what?
It's been 3 hours and we're finals already, by the way.
Yeah, I know. How good's that? And we are on the map Tournament Highlands for game number 2. BikeRush here as the red black hand.
I am black hand. On the right hand side we have Futurama. It's currently 1-0 down. Will he bring it back? I mean, I want to say that was not like a good play from him at all last game. That wasn't the Futurama we know and deserve.
No,
I feel like there's a lot more for him to show. Yeah.
I mean, he got jumped by that early MRT push, which, I mean, he would have never really seen before. It's just so powerful versus pitbulls, because the pitbulls, in that small of a number, they don't have the DPS to contend with healing pitbulls. They're basically healing pitbulls, the MRTs, and they're much more tanky than pitbulls as well, so in small numbers it's really difficult. And then obviously I don't know why he went hammerheads. That was just a complete throw. But
yeah, I don't understand. Like, if he maybe misclicked it instead of Orca, I understand, but that's made 0 sense. There's no infantry, there's no nothing. Even with AP ammo, it's just not worth it, right? Yeah,
exactly. And historically, if we look at this matchup, BikeRush loves his Nog mirrors, so it's not going to get any easier for Futurama here. But obviously, he plays with confidence no matter who he's playing against, and we have seen him beat we have seen him beat BikeRush before, so definitely don't count him out just yet for any of these games.
What was the matches earlier of Bike and Black Cam? Was he like against Shot Tripper and that?
Yeah, pretty much the normal, you know.
Oh my god, BikeRush is doing it 2014 style, wow.
He did this in one game, and he did, like, just camped in his base in one game. And then, yeah, I don't know. But we'll see. This is going to be interesting. Oh, he's got to scout it, though. Did he see it? I don't know if Futurama saw it. He has no
Did he
idea.
build a flame tank, or did you just sell
Nah,
the...
he just sold an operation center, so he's going to go and take out the spike. Oh my god, he's gone for... He's got 4 harvesters, man. Oh, Futurama. I mean, if he can realize he's in a really good position... Oh, he shot the... Oh, they don't do any damage to each other. Oh, okay. The Black Hand got hit by the grenades from the Cabal, but they didn't do anything.
I saw that, yeah, I thought it was forced by his own units.
Oh, Futurama's expanding. He
doesn't
doesn't
realise
know.
he's gonna move in the
Futurama.
Oh, Futurama, this is what happens.
Oh, he's turning around. He sells off a ref. He sells off a ref. Oh, he shot every shot at that buggy. Every shot went at that buggy. Oh man, he just didn't scout at all. BikeRush has just completely jumped him here. And I think it's probably GG already. Like, he's gonna lose so much. He's not focusing down the spike. He's lost the second harvester now. And he's out of Cabals. He's out of everything. He quits. That's it.
Oh my god.
Oh, BikeRush completely jumped him. Completely jumped him.
No, you didn't even get a chance to actually like defend it all in it. It was just a jump, massive jump, boom, dead.
And that's
understand.
That's the issue, is when you've been stuck in this meta that we've had of the GDI spam, you don't get rushed. You never get rushed. So as soon as you play in a Black Hand mirror, and all of a sudden you don't scout because you don't think you need to, because you haven't scouted for 2 years. You get jumped by an all-in. That's a shame. Alright, game number 3 of the series. We're on Tiberium Panatel, which I believe means canal in like some language somewhere. But it's BikeRush in the top right corner as Reaper 17.
Bottom left, Cyan. 17 we have Futurama. And I've actually seen this map played too much. I just want to quickly get a bearings right. It's similar to 2v2-1, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty similar. So if we start in BikeRush and we move to the left, you've got Tib Spike here for BikeRush. He's got his expansion field there and a blue Tib field in the top left corner. Okay. And then there's another blue field in the middle. There's an M Spike in the bottom right corner. We've got a Tib Spike here for Futurama. And then he's obviously got his main base. A second spike here. And
oh, here we go. Here comes the Senshi, some bike. He's actually only going. He's going for one whole group. He's got 4 buzzers. How many squads? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 descents.
6
5 buzzers.
6 and 2. I prefer Futurama. No, sorry, I prefer BikeRush's combination. I feel like if you have the buzzer advantage, you're more likely to win this fight.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Here we go.
It depends on your micro, right? How fast can you aim that buzzer down? Here we go. Futurama's heading in blindly. That first one gets killed.
Nah, Bike's going to win so easy.
Beat down. What the hell?
Yeah, and that's the thing is, when you have the buzzer advantage, man, and it's so important to mix in buzzers. The same thing happens versus Lamas. Lamas went for a bunch of buzzers, and he was able to neutralize BikeRush's... What is going on there? Oh, there's a fence there, blocking the disintegrators. But yeah, he was able to at least neutralize it. But when he played Shock Trep made the same mistake. He didn't build any buzzers, so he actually had 0 buzzers in the fight and got completely steamrolled. I think he only killed like literally a single member of one descent squad, and he lost everything. So it's so important in these screen mirrors that you mix in the buzzers with those early descents. But obviously BikeRush has a early lead here.
He's gonna go for the power plant. Oh no, he's running away. I think maybe he can get it. I mean, if I were him, I'd probably go and kill his expansion point.
Yeah, it's not a bad shout. I mean, you may as well. You're there anyway. He's not in any danger. So yeah, killing that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, yeah, you've got nothing else to do. So he's actually splitting the descents up.
There's two blue fields, that's right.
So that's obviously pretty important. If you can go for both, but obviously it's going to be hard to get both.
It's a very wide map, so I definitely think Mechapedes are going to be something that...
Yeah, I do imagine Mechapedes will come out. BikeRush is making his first move to that middle blue field. So is Futurama, actually. He's sending his Shardwalker as well. He's actually turning around with the Harvester. I'm not sure about that. He can go for it, obviously, but there are Seeker tanks coming out from
You could have killed that on the dot. I think I killed that on the dot. Oh, it's just It's the thing, I feel like he's just like a bit like scared to attack. Be aggressive.
Yep, and that can happen. That can
Let's
happen.
BikeRush walk all over him.
But I do like this from Futurama.
Oh.
He's built some disintegrators at his expansion, and he's probably going to look to use them to attack the expansion. Now, BikeRush made a bit of a mistake here. Shardwalker's own Seeker tanks, so he should win this fight. Obviously, he's not going to have the
Start
DPS.
harvesting until the very last second.
He's not going to have the DPS to kill the Harvester, although there are Seekers starting to reinforce now. So he does win the center fight there, and here we go. The disintegrators are going to start to make a move. BikeRush doesn't have a Buzzer Hive queued, but he does have a tier 2, so he could Buzzer Swarm down.
Oh, will it work for 3 squads though?
There
is a blue tip harvester.
Although he doesn't even need to. Yeah, he portal blocks.
Oh, there's got deleted. Fuck. So he got, yeah, I see he's going to his main base, but I mean, the harvesters are shielded, right? You know, they've got to get a lot to harass.
They're shielded and they have more HP. That's a double thing with the Reaper harvesters.
What's that advantage? Unless your BikeRush is moving quickly, so BikeRush's tech center is 3/4 of the way done, and Futurama's is, I believe. Oh, he's going for a second Wolf Factory. He's going for 2 Wolf Factory Devours versus.
Yeah, I don't mind that. That could work. That could work.
Yeah.
But he has also taken that top left blue field. So I don't know if Bike knows about that. That could be something that plays into Futurama's hands. That might be why Futurama picked this map, because I'm sure BikeRush has played barely any games on this map.
Yeah, I haven't seen him play much yet on this map, actually. I totally agree with you. That Harvester unfortunately goes to an empty blue field.
He's pushing.
So that's a bit of a waste.
Oh, Jesus, this is ballsy. Futurama's moving out with his drone ship. He's just going to go for the kill.
He did this, by the way. He did this exact same build on Decision against Namfish, but obviously with no blue tube. Went for 2 Wolf Factory Devour tanks. He's going to basically drop his drone ship. He's going to go for a stasis and loads of disintegrators.
Oh, it's going to be risky.
Didn't work because he was behind.
Yeah, and BikeRush has tripods out already. He's gone for the fast tier 3, but he's got a lot of dev tanks, man. And when you've got a lot of dev tanks, you can overpower this really quickly. There's almost a storm column down.
BikeRush, hey, what are you doing?
Buzzer Hive comes down, storm column comes down. This is going to be tough to pull off. BikeRush has shields as well, but if you can knock out those Shardwalkers, this could be really nice for the disintegrators to start to take their toll. But he's fighting the tripod, but oh yeah, I don't know about this.
His Devour tanks aren't charged.
Oh, he's not charged.
Storm column's gonna sort of like one-hit them as soon as they're close to Tiberium as well.
Yeah, there's no way this works. Oh, he just quits. Oh man.
Wow. This is a beatdown.
Alright, welcome to game number 4 of the series. We are on Ruthless Sateo. And his Futurama in the bottom left-hand corner as the Cyan Steel Talons.
And on the other side we have good old Futurama. No, BikeRush, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I did Futurama.
Steel Talons. One spike? Yeah, there's only one spike.
Yeah, so again, a lot of people wouldn't have seen this map. It's so you got 2 fields pretty much right next to each other to start with. 1 spike for each player, and there's a 3rd field there. I'm not really sure which way you're actually meant to go. I assume you go along the map, not up the map and down the map to your 3rd, but we'll see what Futurama goes for. What field do you go for is the question. When I played this map, I went for the front field first, because then you can fall back to your 2nd field. But it does leave you more open to rushes. BikeRush has gone for the front field, Futurama has gone for the back field. So, there you go. Different play styles between the two. BikeRush has also kept his barracks around, so he's probably planning to do that MRT rocket thing again.
If you can defend the front field first, it makes harvesting from the back much more relaxing.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like BikeRush is confident.
Yeah, and by the way, I mean, he can be confident too. He's 3-0 up in the series. If Futurama jumps in with
all the time in the world.
Yeah, if Futurama jumps in with a rush and he drops the game, he's not going to care. He has 3 games to only win 1 after that. He's going to feel confident playing this out. Looks like Futurama isn't going for any type of rush. Thought maybe we'd see some type of all-in Orcas or something like that. Due to being 3-0 down, some players just resort to, well, I can't win him in a standard game, I'll just cheese, but no, it's just a normal build from Futurama.
It's surprising how many people there are in the community that do that.
He's actually moving his MCB.
I want to say maybe he goes for a second war factory, but then again, there's like, I mean, I can understand that being good on an arena, but this massive hills in the middle of the map's gonna really make it a hard time for any sort of big aggression, right?
Yeah. So
Oh,
obviously,
hello, unconfirmed matches.
he has moved his MCV. I mean, he's done that because there is a little bit of downtime where your MCV, even when you have a field right next to you, it's actually going to just stall you out if you start building that third ref. A lot of players even do this on decision, where they actually move their MCV for a little bit of time, just because they know they'll stall otherwise. BikeRush has got his third ref down already, 5 harvesters out, but Futurama will get his 6th harvester out a lot quicker than BikeRush will, because he's gone into more money on the harvesters instead of the refinery. So there we go. Oh, he's actually going for a Titan, so he's not going more economy. But yeah.
Interesting. I mean, it's so long away for it to walk into their base, right?
Yeah, it's a bit deceptive. When you look at the map, it actually looks like you're quite close to each other, but you're really not, because if you go from the distance from the backfield of each of the corners, you're actually a long way away from each other. Especially with all the terrain that sort of blocks you in.
I'd say actually it's probably the same. It's the same distance as Decision.
Yeah, maybe. Decision's a bit wider, but yeah. In terms of top to bottom, it probably is similar.
Oh yeah, this Titan's just gonna walk in, right? It's just gonna defend this so easy.
Yeah, BikeRush will build 1 Titan and he'll be
Oh,
fine.
actually,
As long as this is a Titan, he will be okay.
still
It's going to
got
cause him a little.
got
It's going to cause him a
micro.
few issues though. He's going to have to micro around. Oh, that's a good barracks placement though. And that'll sort of block it out. BikeRush has gone for 4 refs. So is Futurama, to be fair. And now he's building some pit bulls. This Titan's going to get picked off.
BGS apparently says there's no first match found in the finals. I've got to find it after.
That's annoying.
Wait, what's this infantry transition from
Yeah.
Futurama in the middle?
Slash
No
is-
upgrades, no nothing. It's gonna force me. Oh yeah, Bice is gonna sell some towers, right? Like it's building riflemen.
Yeah.
Of a tower down.
And obviously,
Maybe if you
Talons-
get some foxholes up.
It's a weird choice because being Talons, he doesn't even get upgrades, so I'm not really sure why he... Like on its own, I don't understand it. If he mixed it in with Titans, then yeah, I could see what he's going for, but just doing it like that doesn't really make sense. Orcas have come out from BikeRush, Hammerheads from Futurama, so both players going into their aircraft play, but I do prefer the Orcas, to be honest, but I think he's seen them, because he's already placing AA batteries, he's got Pitbull sitting in his tib field, and I think he knows the Orcas are headed out to that right-hand side, because we can see his Pitbulls moving out that way too. Tier 3 down for both players, and it's Behemoth for BikeRush. Oh, the Pitbulls are going to get the Orcas in the bottom.
Oh wow, that's a nice pick up there.
Oh, he needs to keep
Oh,
going,
doesn't
though.
get that final finish. You're gonna use the harvester then.
Yeah, you should only lose the one, and then you should get the rest.
Yeah,
Still not too bad. You'll take that every day of the week if you're Futurama. Four Orcas for 1.
BikeRush is going for a Marv. I mean, he's gonna. I mean, yeah. It kind of makes sense to go Marv versus third, right?
I don't know if this will work because Futurama
Really go
could just
quad
defend it.
engineer.
There's Firehawks out as well now, so the Hammerheads are just going to lose all of their worth. Futurama needs... I'd see again, he's gone... I don't understand this Hammerhead play. It doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason to go Hammerheads in this matchup. Because you don't ever have to worry about infantry. And at this stage of the game, when you haven't attacked each other, they're just going to build Hawks. It's a weird choice by Futurama again. But we'll see if he can make it work somehow. Obviously, he has to make sure he doesn't let BikeRush actually get the Marv across into his tip field. If he does let that happen, he could be in trouble. It's going to be a quad engineer Marv. No, 3 Engies and a Grenadier squad actually go into that Marv. So 2, 3, 4, 5 Behemoth are out for Futurama and 4 for BikeRush. He's also got his Shockwave ready to go. I don't see...
That's gonna be hard to deal with.
Flying around. BikeRush has probably put his things back on, I'd imagine back on bomb loadout, and he's just going to be waiting to find a space uplink command. That would be really clever if he can take out the shockwave before it actually gets used. That'll be really big. I'm not sure if BikeRush can crack this position though. Like, he's only got 4 Behemoth here. He's got 2 more sitting at home. I just don't know about the Marv. We'll see.
The Titans in the middle are actually going to get... They're coming one at a time, right? So these Pitbulls are actually picking them off. But I mean, it's not the best trade in the world, though.
Here comes a shockwave.
Here we go, the first shockwave. It's going to get what? The MCV, the Marv. Oh yeah, Futurama's got a nice split though. No, wow, only 1 Behemoth gets EMP. That's huge.
That's a massive win for Futurama. He should be okay here, you know. The issue is that the Marv is going to take a lot of
doesn't even
shots.
kill the husks either. Massive. Holds.
I think he's fine. I think he wins, yeah. He's got 6 Behemoth left. BikeRush has 2. And the Marv's going to go down. The Marv he's just got a building block and he'll be fine against this Marv. Yeah, BikeRush is done. Yeah, GG.
Oh, there we go. Calls a GG.
Futurama gets one back. Well played by Futurama, yeah. It was just, that shockwave was brilliant. That shockwave compared to BikeRush's was very good, and yeah. It's a weird choice.
There was literally only 1 Behemoth that got shockwave there, and like 4 more across the left and right.
And then he had, I think he locked down 3 Behemoth and a Marv from BikeRush, so yeah. He does get one back, Futurama. He's calmed down now, and now he's the beast that he is, and here he is on the bottom left-hand corner. As the red black hand, the iconic black hand small town USA combination. It is BikeRush owns.
But right, as the Cyan black hand, Futurama, and he reverse sweep.
He's on the path. He's got 1 win down. Double
barracks on bike, by the way.
Yeah,
oh wow, both players double barracks.
Yeah. I think it's typically better to go double barracks on this map because you do, especially now that you don't have to wait for your ref. I think double.
Oh yeah, that's true actually. Yeah. I think
double barracks is always a better way to go. It's only 5-second delay on your ref when you can. And in the end, it's actually not a delay. I don't know. I think it's just way better. Yeah. Also, completely nullifies the chance of being sniped. Like, I know that you shouldn't get sniped in a black hand mirror anyway, realistically, but. It's better to just 100% know that you're not going to get sniped or anything stupid like that. So this is going to be the big question. Are we going to see a opening flame tank from either player? BikeRush on this map versus Space, he went for flame tanks into an all-in. So will he go for that operation center? It looks like he's just going refinery harvester. Yeah, they're both going ref harvester. So no aggression from either player at all. I wouldn't have expected that at all. You know.
I'd say either player is hoping that the enemy's going for a project so they can like easily counter it. I'd say that's their mentality right now.
Futurama is trying to anti-scout, but he's not going to anti-scout the squad on the left because he's just run his squad through Tiberium, which means he has no chance of winning that fight unless BikeRush puts his squad on hold fire stance. Looks like BikeRush is going to... Yeah, it looks like BikeRush is actually just going to take that garrison as well. He's actually a long way behind Futurama. Why is Futurama so far behind?
I feel like he didn't cancel his harvester when he was building it, he put it on hold.
He's a whole, like... He's caught up now, actually. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Oh, he's gone for a Scorpion tank. That's not catching up. Why has he built a Scorpion tank?
Oh my god, wow, he's
scared of a rush.
I think he thinks there's a rush. Oh, BikeRush, it's red. Oh, wait, no, he scouts it now. He knows there's 5 harvesters.
He's got a barracks down as well. It's going to be flame tanks, I think. Yeah, flame tanks coming out. Don't know why he's built the barracks. Maybe for laser turrets in case Futurama went for an attack. But he's actually going infantry here. Futurama's going infantry, so he's still only got 4 harvesters. He needs to build another harvester, but flame tanks coming out from BikeRush. He's going straight down that tier 3 tech tree. I don't think this is a good build by Futurama.
I can't see this holding off a flame tank at all.
No.
Especially if he chooses the garrison. Oh no, the buggy scouts it. He's got the upgrade.
The next harvester does come out. He's going for a second war factory. I think he's trying to fake BikeRush out. BikeRush is probably going to scout it with a flame tank, which is funny enough. Tier 3 comes down for BikeRush. Going for
clicks, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to be going straight for clicks. It'll be straight for clicks, straight for a redeem, and straight for a second MCV. That's the way he plays it. And I don't imagine that'll change today. Second MCV is out. There we go. And after this, I don't know which way around he'll go. You know, he's going for the clicks first, and then it'll be a redeemer. He'll use all of his clicks, and then he'll catalyst. I mean, then he'll sell off the chem plant. He's actually sold off his tier 2 now. Obviously, don't really need a tier 2 in this situation. Catalyst comes in, hits the refinery on the left. Flame tanks are coming out now for Futurama. He's going to get back and repair. Are we going to see any other clicks from BikeRush? Doesn't look like it just yet. Scorpion tanks are pushing forward with this infantry. To be fair, BikeRush doesn't have a hell of a lot to deal with this. And there are going to be flame tanks reinforcing. So maybe Futurama can pull this off. He's forced the sell of the tier 3. Obelisk does come down. Supercharged particle beam isn't done yet either. Oh, no, right as I say it. Right as I say it.
I just don't know how he's gonna crack this. I mean, he built a second ref like almost instantly, right? So one click wasn't as effective as it was. The flame tank does sneak in though.
Yeah, the Scorpion tank's there to defend though. He's not going to get too much done with that flame tank, and he's still spamming them back at home. He's actually going into beam cannons. Wow, beam cannons on this map. That's ballsy. He's taking some pot shots at that MCV too. So BikeRush's MCV on the top side has gone to about 60% health before actually moving out. There's a flame tank here for BikeRush still in his main base, so he's got to be careful about this Futurama. If he has nothing at home, that flame tank can burn down his whole main base. But look at this, he's just going to go and kill this MCV with the beam cannons. He should move forward right now. He'll kill that MCV. There's nothing BikeRush can do.
He's got a flame tank as well in the bottom right down. He's got a turret Q. He's going to probably put it down the bottom right.
No, he doesn't. Obelisk comes down straight away. Oh, look how quickly they focus the Obelisk down. He only gets one shot off with the Obelisk.
Second shot, that's huge.
Power plant block comes down.
Power plant blocked. Oh, this is tight. This is very tight.
Yeah, this is the issue though, is the shredder turrets are going to be really hard for the beam cannons to actually focus down. Oh my god, he's got 3 flame tanks coming straight down the middle from his main base. And here comes BikeRush. He's got a bunch of Scorps. He's got a bunch of Scorps. This is really bad for Futurama. That many Scorps versus beam cannons, that's really not ideal for him at all. Yeah, the Scorps are just going to push in. Shredder turrets continuing to move forward from BikeRush as well. The beam cannons are going to get overwhelmed. But laser fence does come down on the MTV. I don't think that's going to matter. But here come the flame tanks straight down the middle. And BikeRush doesn't have anything there. He actually sold off his war factory. Does he have an obelisk almost queued? He does almost have one queued, but he needs to be quick because he's going to lose his power. He sells off the tier 3. He's going to protect his power plant. He doesn't have a ref. He doesn't have a ref. Oh my god.
Oh, I'd say it's too late though. The base in the top left already
He lost
dead.
his MCV.
Supposedly.
Does Bike have enough money? Oh, he does. He has plenty of money. That's a shame. He does have enough money to build a ref, but for now, Futurama isn't quite dead. He isn't quite dead just yet. BikeRush, all of his harvesters are actually in the bottom right corner as well. There's a flame tank here, which is going to try and move down, take out these power plants. There's flame tanks everywhere from Futurama.
He needs to burn the spike down.
Yeah, burn the spike down, burn these power plants down. I think he can get this one without being in range of the obelisk.
He's the force part of the ground. There we go.
Nice. So he's going to get that power plant, which is nice, but obviously not the biggest deal in the world. He probably could start to make a move onto BikeRush's expansion. Yeah, he's going to. Here we go. Does he have dozer blades? No, he doesn't. But obviously BikeRush can't drop tech structures anymore. There's an elite flame tank for BikeRush. There's another flame tank on the map somewhere from Futurama. I don't know where it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a heroic score. How the hell's he got that?
Huh?
BikeRush has a heroic score. It's coming into the fight now.
How has he got a hero score and there's an elite flame tank as well? Oh, it's so messy. GG comes in. That was a cake, I think.
Yeah, it was a weird build from Futurama. He probably could have made it work, but BikeRush just knows how to play this map inside and out. It's like a free win for him in tournaments, isn't it? But there we go. BikeRush will win the second Mirrors only tournament. I think he won the first one as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he beats Futurama 4-1 in the finals.